Okay, I've been doing these videos on under body rest on the trucks, and I got the Charger in here and changing the oil and just doing a winter maintenance on it. And I figured I'd just take a look at it and see how it looks underneath. So let's go see. First off, this is a 2012 Charger RT all-wheel drive. I've done some videos on this car before. It's got 220,000 miles on it now. And this car gets used year-round. As you can see, it's January in West Virginia. Let me go grab the light so we can see here. Let's see what it looks like. And this car has got used every winter since I've owned it. And so far, it may look better than the truck. It's a little better protected underneath than the truck. And somehow or another, I run this car through mud. There's mud all over. Look at the mud. So you can tell that it gets used in the wintertime. Look, there's even mud on the transfer case. The rest isn't looking bad. Even the drive shaft really doesn't look bad. The exhaust has surface rust. The bolts are rusty. Let's go one back. Yeah, the parking brake cable's been scuffed, but it still works. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't used it for a while, but it should still work. It has to work every year for stickers, so. Yeah, we've got a lot of cover, so it's hard to see things. I do see some surface rust here. The differential looks horrible. Looks like this thing came over on the Titanic. Even though it looks bad, it doesn't leak. And I'm gonna keep an eye on that, because the transmission pan did rust on this car and I had to replace it. That's in another video I've done long ago. There is some rust up in the mounts. Nothing terrible for such an old car that gets used. The arms look okay back here. Now this rust is looking like it could be eventually possibly worse. Probably should clean that up and paint it. And those back shocks are original. I've never changed them. I changed the struts, but not the shocks. So all the exhaust is completely stock. I hope I'm not going too fast. Here we've got a ground strap. It looks like it's broke and hanging down. That don't seem to affect anything, so we don't worry about that. Let's say this is a driver car and it gets a lot of miles, over 100 miles a day. Those are the stock mufflers. It is still quiet. Still has all the full cats. Now here's some corrosion on the aluminum, and it's pulled through the bolt. And actually, I think I did that looking at the Carrier one time, which is still original and it's still good. So, yeah, this car's had a pretty rough life. It's actually been totaled once before, and then I almost totaled it by hitting a bucket of oil that fell off of a truck, a 5-gallon bucket of oil on the interstate. So this car has had a rough life. Yeah, there it is. So maybe compare the trucks to the car. Take a look. If you're looking at a car like this, it looks like they do pretty well. Other than that. Looks bad, but it works fine. The rear axles are still stock in this car as well. The fronts have both been changed. Alrighty. If you're still here, thanks for watching.